And what are some of those topics that you come and speak to them about?
It depends what the organization is. I mean, for a hotel conglomerate, I will speak trends in the industry, how to up their levels. I don't need to talk to sales that much with them. They have all their other programs. But sales and marketing is what I love to teach. I love sales. And I think without sales, nobody has a business. So I think that we all have to put so much effort into our sales team.
Okay. And just to interject real quick, for those that are viewing us today, we'll see that we do have some viewers. If you do have a question for Merle, please text me at 57. Okay. So now, Miss Merle,
Yes,
you just recently wrote a book called Booked It.
I did.
How did that come about? And tell us a little bit about what is all involved in that book.
It came about because even with my own business and on my teaching, I had all these different techniques and ideas, and they were all over the place. And I'm trying to put it all into one binder. And then I said, oh my gosh, I have a book here. So I figured this is a great way to spread my message on sales. So it's a fun book. It's for the special events industry. It's not just for catering companies, because sales is sales, right?
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And we have to sell ourselves.
We do.
Yeah, we are our own commercial for ourselves.
That's exactly right.
Okay. And how can people get your book?
They can just go on my website, merylsnow.com
Okay.
/shop.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awesome. And so you're coming to the Signature CEO conference, and
we're excited about that, by the way, Tara. You did a great job with this. This is exciting.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, we're very excited to have you. So your topic is prospecting and closing the deal. Kind of go into what your topic is going to be about and what people will walk away with.
Okay. You know, I'm fortunate with my job because I get to speak to so many people across the country. And I had sent a survey out to 474 event professionals all across the country in all aspects of the event industry. And I asked them this question: rank themselves on these topics. And it was bonding with the client, event planning and logistics, qualifying the client, and closing the deal. And I was sad to say that closing the deal and qualifying the client came dead last. And that concerned me because I believe they're all in this industry because we have a passion for what we do. We're not born salespeople. We're not born business people. So this is something that our industry that we have to teach, because not only are we asking our people and ourselves to sell it, book it, execute it. I mean, we're asking them to do everything. Mm-hmm. And that is several different personality traits. So what we have to look at is what's happening between the qualifying the client and the closing of the sale. What is in there that we're having a hard time in getting these bookings? Because so many people are afraid to ask for the sale. I get that. I totally get that. So there are some of the techniques that we're going to do in your conference, and I'm excited about it because they're going to be tangible things for them to take home and implement right away. And I promise you, it will increase your sales.
Awesome. And I think this is a really good topic because a lot of us, we do walk away feeling, when we interview a client, well, why didn't they call me back?
Right.
Why did they go with someone else? And we try to instill in ourselves that, don't think so much about the value. If someone comes back to you and say, oh, I found someone cheaper, people should be buying you, not the cost of your services. They're buying you. And if they see that value in you, then they'll forget all about the cost. So I think this is a really, really good topic that you're going to be covering. Mm-hmm. And will you be discussing anything as far as like value versus cost?
Yes, actually, because all right, let's think of it this way. We have a company here that is $1,500 and another company, the competitor, is $1,800. But the client doesn't see any difference with the two companies. They're going to go with the cheaper company, right? So what we have to do is to figure out how to take our features and turn them into benefits so we can make a difference with the client. So they see, you know what? $300 isn't that bad. I'm going to go with this one. You know, so it is very, very important to show. I'm going to tell you a little story about how people will pay the money. They will find the money somehow, because we're always saying that it's price, 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 but it's not price. It's only price because we're not showing them the difference. A quick story. I'm going to the mall and I'm walking through Nordstrom's to get to the mall. And at the corner of my eye, I see a red dress. So I beeline over there, I pick it up, I turn it around, it's really pretty. I pick up the price tag, it's $650.
Wow.
Down goes the dress. I'm not paying that kind of money for a dress. So I go to the mall, I continue shopping, I'm about to leave, I walk back through Nordstrom's and I see that red dress again. And I paused and I looked at it and I said, you know, it won't hurt if I just try it on, right? So I go into the dressing room and Tara, oh my God, this dress looks so good on me. I mean, it hid all my problem areas. Mm-hmm. This dress looked so good on me. I bought this $650 dress, which I would have never done. Why did I buy that dress?
It looked good on you and it solved your problems.
It did, and it made me feel good. And I think that I am so positive that every one of us have bought something that it was a little bit too much money that we wanted to spend. I guarantee it. It's because it's the way it made you feel. Mm-hmm. And that, I think, is what our job is as salespeople, is to show the differences to clients and make sure that you understand their thinking. It's all about me. What about me? How is it going to affect me? How is it great into my world? Because we can say forever and ever and ever, our service is great, our product's great, we're this, we won awards, we did that. It goes over their head because we're all saying the same thing.
Right.
So it doesn't mean anything to them. So when you take your service, you have to say, yes, our service is so great, which means, and then you give them a great, great benefit that goes into their world.
Okay. So basically stepping back and looking at how you want the client to feel when they're talking to you, and basically talking about those benefits at the beginning of your conversation and circling back around to the end.
Right.
Okay. And with your talk, what are your key takeaways that you want people to take away from after hearing you at the Signature CEO conference?
I truly want them to take these tangible techniques and put them into action right away. Some of them may seem a little far out to you, but I promise you, because I've tested them, not only on my own sales team, but teams across the country, that these techniques really do work. And it's so exciting to see that's what I want them to take away. I want them to say, okay, I've got these. Even if you only take 4 of these techniques, I know your sales will improve. I promise.
Okay, awesome. All right. Merle, do you have any last words for the group?
No, I'm just really looking forward to meeting them. I think this will be a great conference. So thank you for asking me, Tara.
Oh, no, thank you for accepting the invitation. I'm excited.
Yeah, me too.
All right, everyone. Thank you for joining us this